Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here. Welcome to a new series. I've been watching Foundry here for a little while now. We're now in update 2, which apparently included Galactic Commerce. I did do a first look video of this way back, and I've been watching it kind of since then. So I figured now I've got a spot open in the Wednesday videos. So I figured we'd start a series, a playthrough here of Foundry, and see how far we can get. So again, I'll have a link down below so you can go and check out the game if you're interested. But the Foundry by Channel 3 Entertainment came out last year sometime, so May 2024. This will go live early June 2025. So I'm going to hit single player. I do have, as I said, I have got a couple of games that I had played along the way. But let's see what we got. I haven't tried any of these. Paradox Prime, a planet that features an abundance of resources. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. Enable critters. Okay, we can have little critters crawling around. They don't do anything. Not creative. Cool. Let's not do the intro. Well, we'll do the intro. And if you're interested in playing along, that's the setting there. Let's hit start game. Right.
Welcome, operator. I'm Carl, your facility management artificial intelligence. Congratulations on acquiring a building permit and a derelict space station on this resource-rich moon, an ideal spot for industrial business endeavors. My goal is to assist you in setting up this factory. Let's run a few basic checks before we get started. Open your map to check your surroundings. Fantastic. There are several ore patches in the vicinity. Equip your ore scanner from the inventory and use it to locate the ore patches.
Okay. So, inventory is B.
To get started, approach both of the ore patches and mine some ore.
Oh, look at that. There's one right here. You get 100 of each. I might just tweak the audio just a touch more down. Oh, that's a bit better. No, it only wants 100, but what I tend to do when I start is just get rid of the loose items on top, because I know I'm going to need the extra pieces. Again, I haven't, with how much I've played, I didn't get very far at all. I didn't get into anything other than the first two materials here. I didn't really dig too deep into anything else that's been added, so it'll be good to play through and see what we're unlocking as we unlock. Right, cool. That's all of that. Now let's go to the other one, which is over here.
Great. Now that we have an initial supply of ore, we need to smelt it into plates and rods. Go back to your drop pod and use the built-in smelters to create your first crafting materials.
I will. one more. Alright. Cool. That's all the loose stuff. Let's go and deposit it into the smelters. 198. Exactly. That's interesting. Oh no, that's just how much will fit. Got quite a bit of ore in that lot. We will need this stuff eventually. What a weird looking turtle. Okay, so we need 10 of each. Titanium rods. And the xenoferrite plates.
Available, we should start crafting building blocks which act as a foundation for other buildings. To do so, you need to open the crafting menu and click the desired items. Then, place them in the shape of a platform next to one of the ore patches. The orange ore will be in higher demand. I suggest starting with that.
It wants me to make this stuff. We need 30 building blocks. So if I push C for craft. Okay, that gives us enough. It said the orange, right? This one? No, that was blue. One of the things I'm going to need to work out is kind of which way my factory's going. Main resources. It'd be nice if it was a bit flatter. I'll probably maybe go out this way. Here. What's there? Because what it wants me to do is put a little platform down. Let's do this. And we got to put this next to it, so or do one more row.
To automate ore extraction, we need to set up a drone miner. Craft one and place it on top of your foundation right next to the ore patch.
More material. Okay, so we want a drone miner. One of them. Crafting away down in the corner there. Okay. So you can see the shaded areas where it can mine. I'll get a fair chunk of it.
And most other buildings require power to function. Let's build a biomass generator on the same foundation as the drone miner. Once built, you need to harvest some plants and trees with your mining drill to collect biomass. Insert the biomass into the generator and it will start to power all buildings on the same foundation as the generator.
Some biomass. Okay, so in my backpack here will be the burner. I'm gonna pop it over here. And some fuel in it.
Watch your mining drones acquire your first automated ore. Aren't they beautiful? Anyways, we need to get going. Let's build a smelter next.
These little dudes will come and mine. And they will get ore. Alright, so it wants us to build a smelter. I'm going to need more area. what I'll end up doing eventually is moving everything around. So let's just do this. Ooh.
The smelter is more efficient than the inbuilt drop pod smelter, so you should start using this from now on. Another benefit is that we can automate the smelters to make our life easier. For this, you need to connect the drone miner to a smelter by using loaders and conveyor belts.
Wow.
Let's start by crafting the required machines. Two
We
loaders,
need
one for the smelter and one for the drone miner, as well as a few belts to connect them. While you're crafting those, let us recap the plan. We will set up a basic factory to provide us with the most crucial resources to get started. Then we'll look at getting the space station up and running again so that we can use it as a sales hub for our future products.
like he said. Okay, so we need to make 2 loaders and like handfuls of belts. It's me to make is the 20.
You have the machines necessary to connect the drone miner to the smelter. Now, attach a loader to each machine and connect them with conveyor belts.
Ooh. We've got too much in it, so it won't let anything in yet. Carrying all this junk. There we go. Alright, so it wants me to push F2.
Great! We connected the machines and have automated the tedious process of moving items by hand. Isn't automation great? Now it's time to scale up and build more smelters. A single belt full of ore can feed multiple smelters using the power of loaders. The info database has a diagram if you need one. A loader only adds enough items at a time to a machine to ensure it doesn't stop. This makes it easy for you to have multiple machines fed by a single long belt.
Yep. So, what it's telling us to do now is we need 4 smelters. So I will change this up a little and I will redesign how we've got ground here, but I'm thinking we're going, I don't know which way we're actually looking. Okay, we'll head up north for now, I guess. But the idea will be that we need the belt to run past. So for that I actually need this out further. So we need something 4 wide. While we're waiting, let's do more of them. And then let's go for a bit of a trek. This won't break. And then we're going to need like so. I mean, and I want 3 of them, 3 of them. And what I want to do is actually run the belt this way. So we're going to want all the panels on the same side. I will break this down. So to pick something up, you've actually got to do F. And then we go back to this.
We have completed our initial mission of setting up a smelting facility. We've done a great job, haven't we? According to our business plan, new machine blueprints will be created from research. My archive contains plans for a research server. Through material analysis, I should be able to provide a beacon blueprint, which we are going to need to notify the station of our planetary location. Let's get going and build a research server.
Okay. Still need to do this for the other material though. Okay, so this should be this running, and then we'll be burning through material like it's going into fashion. So again, this is getting us plates. Probably did not set that up really well at all. I do need to bring stuff out of here, but it's okay. Let's do crafting. I need a lot more material. So let's see if we can make art. I need a few more parts of the blue material, so I can make another one of these guys. Oh, come on, I thought it was close. I need more plates. Burp. I need one of them, one of them. Cool. And then 3 of them to start. So that material's up here. And again, I want to kind of... It's going that way. I want to be able to bring it from here and head down that way and then across. So let's... Down 2 levels, isn't it? And ideally we're going to want... Rather not need to dig stuff out, but... Hey, let's put... There, let's get our little drone thing. Good. And at the same time, give it some sort of fuel. Cool. Okay, that's doing its thing. Bit more material. So I need to build that direction, I reckon. And 4 wide like I did before. You need one more of these, but that's okay. Need a couple of loaders. I'm going to need some more plates. Split the stack in half. Whatever. All I need is a couple of loaders. Get it started. I have one coming out, one going in. I'm out of belts. A few more. Ooh. One more furnace to go. There it is. Right, we are doing our thing. Okay, so it now wants a research server. This guys, I'm going to need some more rods. For the moment, we will temporarily place this guy down once he's built. Annoying. Just going to pop him here for the moment.
To advance in research, you need to make science packs. Craft a few by hand and insert them into the research server to research the beacon blueprint. There is a previously prepared drop pod with an additional robot assistant on the station. We can call it once we've placed the beacon.
Yep, our 3 science packs made. We're out of power here. Need some more biomass. I'll have to go and do some tree hunting. In here and go through them. Research emergency beacon. Start research. Yeah, it's doing this thing. Let's go and grab some biomass. They should give us enough.
Got it. We now have the beacon blueprint. Craft it and place it, but not too close to your existing machines. Those drop pods tend to land right on top of the beacons.
Okay. So, where is this beacon? Emergency beacon.
Great. Now you might want to take a step back and look up. A real groundbreaker. This corporate command companion bureaucrat bot, C3BB for short, will help us with the administration of our factory. First, let's help him out of that drop pod by deconstructing and placing it in a safe location.
Oops. Was I not meant to do that?
Welcome to the ground C3BB. We have completed setting up our basic manufacturing infrastructure. What's the situation on the space station? It's about to break apart, you say? Spontaneous explosive disassembly. That's extremely troubling. What now? There's a working construction drone bay that we can use to repair the station? Perfect. Let's establish contact and repair the most critical parts. We need to research the space station terminal.
Okay. That's going to need 3 more science packs. Make 3 more. And he's got a little exclamation point above his head. You can pet him apparently.
I agree. Preventing the space station from falling apart is our highest priority. Let's set up a connection and initiate emergency repairs. I'll guide you through the process.
I'm sure I made 3 of them. Anyway, we'll see what happens. restrained. I'll put this fuel in the other one so it can keep going. Almost finished.
Now that we have the blueprint, we need to build the terminal to finally get a connection to the station's command center. Once built, open the control menu and start the emergency repairs upgrade. Luckily, the station has a pretty big stock of construction materials, so we don't have to worry about that for a while.
Right. We're pretty much at a wrapping up point, so I'm going to wrap up this episode here, and we'll continue next episode doing the tasks as it has there. We'll continue through the tasks until they run out, and again, there's plenty to do. There's lots of research. If you looked in the research tree there before, it's quite in depth. There's quite a few things to unlock and play through. Again, this sort of kind of looks Factorio-ish down the bottom here. And then obviously infrastructure and moving on. Assemblers and containers, balancers, loaders, like all sorts of stuff. So we will play through as I said, and we will come back next episode for a bit more of Foundry. So thanks for watching, comments below, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.